Thanks, guys. Behind every great team, there is a great captain. We have one here, the Indian captain, Grandmaster Srinath Narayanan. And, nobody's beating your team. Tell us, though, about the pre-round meetings. What is that like? Take us inside the India room.
So it's usually us just hanging out, making some jokes, teasing each other, having a few laughs, and I think it really helps. Getting together, even if it's for a really short time, spending some time together, discussing your games a bit, discussing other things. I think it helps a lot with building a team. I don't know what you call it, a team bonding, so to speak.
Is there any kind of contentiousness about who sits out each round? I mean, Pentala Krishna sat out a lot of rounds, and he's the veteran. He's actually older than you, but is he okay with that role, or is there any kind of disagreement in any way?
I think that's the best part of this team. When we got together and when I had individual conversations with each of them, even with deciding the board orders and stuff, their reply was, whatever is good for the team, we are on board with it. And that has been the attitude so far. And also the way things have been going, who can complain?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I've interviewed pretty much every member of your team at some point in my life, and they're all very professional. They are great with the media. But behind the scenes, who's the jokester? Who's the comedian of the group?
Hari is quite entertaining, quite funny, and he's a great addition to the group in general. So if I had to pick one, I would pick Hari.
All right, and lastly, it's a young team and you're a young coach. Do you think you can relate to them a little bit better than, say, I'll just throw Vishy's name out there, but he's doing some FIDE stuff. Do you think that, the small age difference is helping you become a good captain?
I don't know. I mean, when I started out as captain, I was 24. At that time, I felt quite young. But it's been 5-6 years, and I think in general, they're also from a completely different generation. I think 10 years is still a big age gap. Sometimes, they play some games on their phone, and I have absolutely no clue what they're playing, what they're doing. And they're like, you don't know this. But I think I do relate a little better to them than maybe someone slightly older. And with it, we kind of literally grew up together playing tournaments. He's a few months younger than me. So the dynamics with regard to the different ages, it fits really well. I can relate. I'm comfortable interacting and understanding someone like Hari just as well as I can do it with the youngest member of the group, Gukesh.
That's great. I'm going to cheat and ask you one more question, only because Vantika Agrawal of the ladies team answered in a surprising way yesterday. I asked her if she has a chance in the last round. Are they going to go for a perfect team score? So let me give you a situation in the last round. A drawn match clinches gold. Are you still going to go for a perfect 22 out of 22? Would you instruct your team to try for that?
So to be honest, first of all, I don't have to instruct my teams to how to play because they're all professionals. They have been winning tournaments. I wouldn't be giving advice on those things. But apart from that, I also believe that it's important not to get too ahead of yourself. It's one game at a time. Yes, we're in a good situation. Things are going well, but it's still one game at a time. You focus on what is here right now in the present moment. And I think that's what we'll continue doing as well. I think even winning the tournament or a perfect score of 22 is it's just way ahead of time. It's too far to think about that right now.
Absolutely. We're 3/4 of the way through. The Indian dominance continues. The captains are a big part of it. Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Back to you guys.